like the what called the monkey and the banana and the gourd, where I can't escape because I won't let go of the banana. And it's sort of like, okay, the only way to do this is to diet more, or to, I'm going to go to this center and they're going to basically, put me on a diet, or I'll try this diet, and so forth. So it just becomes this vicious cycle. And so now we have to basically take that shame and guilt and blame away from that person. Realize it's not about the dieting. It's not about the exercise. It's about basically, in its simplicity, if you ask a person who goes and gets treated, what do you want? What do you want me to do for you if you're here 90 days? And they'll say, well, I want to basically be healthier so I can enjoy my children, I can go back to work, I can enjoy life. Well, what will that do for you? Well, make me more productive, it'll make me more fulfilled. What will that make you? Well, really, it'll make me happy. That's what they want. And too often the people are putting lose the weight first, exercise, and if I do those things I'll be happy, instead of really seeking out happiness in terms of changing their lifestyle, getting out there, having relationships, having hope, practicing forgiveness, having altruism and gratitude, doing in-service and so forth. And they get out of that isolation, which in the loneliness causes its own cortisol. Then they begin to accept that they're important. It's almost like if I sit a person down and say, okay, what do you, what parts of your body do you like? And they say, I don't like myself at all. I said, well, let's go through the whole continuum of your body. Do you like your hair? Well, I like my hair. Do you like your nose? I like my nose. And so we call these signature strengths. And so let's find out what we like, and let's go ahead and get into life today. Instead of just hiding, like, it will all get better if I diet. And so that's the therapy. And of course, a lot of times, because of the trauma that they've had, trauma doesn't have to be big T. And many times it is, where they're abused physically or sexually or something. But it could be that constant bullying, that constant tease when you're a young child, that constant, I don't like exercise. Why? Because when I go back and I was in grade school, I was excluded from being part. I was the kid who was picked last. I was the kid who was on their team they didn't like. And you say, oh, big deal, get over it. No, it's just over and over and over, to the point where as soon as you think about doing any activity, those thoughts come back. And then you become actually almost afraid to eat foods that taste good.